Hey guys, it's Jack from the Gamefuls, and I'm here finally with another episode of Minecraft Tips and Tricks. This episode is going to be all about traps, for the most part, with one additional thing that's not a trap. It's actually an add-on to one of the cannons I showed off in the last video, which will appear, or which a link will appear to in the corner of the screen any moment. Anyways, let's just head on inside the redstone lab. Now, trap testing ready. Hold on. Sorry about that, just had to close something on my computer. It was being a bit buggy. So anyways, I've got a few traps set up here. So, first off, there is the trap that I find that is best used in mining. So, you'll just have someone mining along, and you have to have a gravel floor for this one. And okay, so there's some diamonds. So they mine the first two, nothing happens. And they mine this one. Oh, what's that? And they fall. Now you can put some lava in here or something, or just make the the pit fall a bit, deeper or something. I don't know. I don't know what you do, but whatever you do, this is how the pit's gonna work. So over here, I'm just going to reset this. It's not terribly cheap to reset. For one, you either have to get some diamond ore or some other kind of ore that you want people to have the urge to mine. Of course, you could just do it with a rare block, but then it'll be a little more obvious that it's a trap. So, on the back of the diamond block, or whatever block you're having people mine, you're going to have a sign, so that when they mine it, the sign pops off. And you have a redstone torch down here, putting a signal to this piston. Now, the sign is to hold up this anvil. When the anvil falls, it will extinguish the torch, thus extinguishing the redstone signal. Now, how this will make the gravel fall is you put a sign on the piston, and just put more signs connected to that one sign, so that once the piston pulls back, all of the signs will fall off at the same time. Thus, they will stop being able to hold up the gravel, and whoever the trap is made for will, just fall to their doom or into some dungeon. I don't know, whatever you want to use the trap for. But so this is how you have it set up. Pretty simple. A little annoying to reset depending on how deep you have the trap. Luckily, I recommend putting torches at the bottom if it's just a pitfall, because if you do that, then the gravel will all just go into item form rather than just sit at the bottom and keep piling up, so you have to mine it. Relatively easy trap to reset. Now, over here, I have the second trap, which is a one-use trap. You can't really reset it too easily. So, but basically how this works, someone will be walking home, see that their house is full of sand, and try to mine the sand. However, it's not actually full of sand. All that it is that when they mine this bottom block, hopefully they mine the bottom block first, and if they do, then it will get rid of this redstone torch, unpowering this torch just long enough to activate this TNT. So let's demonstrate here. Whoops, that's TNT. So there you go. It also works if they're just kind of hastily using a shovel or something to mine the sand, or if you choose to use gravel, that works just as well. And really, it can be anything, just as long as it holds up a torch. I'm just going to empty my inventory quick. So that's, like I said, it's a one-use trap, but it will definitely kill them unless they're wearing some pretty good armor. Either way, it'll blow up part of their house. but it's pretty decent. I mean, it's basically TNT trap. Now this is the third trap that revolves. You can use this one as many times as you like. It kind of revolves around people's stupidity and or their urge to look through your base. Now, whenever I see a big wall of paintings in Minecraft, I always assume that one of them is hiding a secret entrance to a special room or something. And what I and many of the people that I know do is go right up against the wall and just slide along it like this. Now, with this trap, they will find that the painting's hiding something, but it's not a secret room, it's a pitfall trap. You can just make this a really deep trap, so it'll kill them on impact, but I also put in some lava held up by signs, just so that they're also on fire in case the fall doesn't kill them. But like I said, you can just make it a really deep trap, so unless they have some really good feather falling, they're probably going to die. This is a trap that obviously doesn't need resetting whatsoever. It's pretty much infinite uses. As long as you don't make the bottom lava, you also get the items from this trap, which is something that I like. Also, it's pretty easy to set up. Just dig a pit, put some lava in if you want to, and put some paintings over it. In case you didn't notice, you just have to have signs so that people can pass through and will still hold the painting up. Okay, now this trap works best when you have it at a hallway like this, so people can't see what's going on the other side. This one also revolves around people being arseholes in Minecraft. I will just get my bow out to demonstrate. Now, so often, sometimes someone who's trying to grief me or just be a little turd will kill my dogs if I have any on servers. So this kind of combats that. So what happens, you kill the person's dog, moving it off of the tripwire, which is right there. Then what's supposed to happen, oh, okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm going to reset this. That did not work quite as I planned, and I'm just going to show you. So what would normally happen is the pistons trap you in there, while this normally has a bucket of lava in it that will then pour down on your head. So you'll be trapped in that little area, hopefully, or you'll just be like knocked by the pistons, and then the lava will pour onto your head. You could just make it an all lava trap and just have multiple dispensers set up on the ceiling and hidden by pistons like this. Probably a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. But probably a little bit more simple, and more effective. But this is just how I decided to set it up. Like I said, it generally revolves around people being turds with your dogs. Just you thought you could kill my dog? Well, you're going to get killed too. But whatever. But it's not the best trap, mainly because it destroys the items the way that I have it set up. Mind you, you could also just make it a trap that just smashes and crushes you into the wall and suffocates you with pistons, but in which case you would get the items. But that's just what I thought I would do for that one. Now this one is pretty much what I just said. You have a diamond block here. When you mine it, this sand will fall down, getting rid of this torch. So then there will be no redstone signal unpowering that torch, so that torch will then be on, powering all these, and activating the pistons. And I'll just demonstrate quick. And you can be this far away and it will still work. Okay, well, actually it may not work unless you have more pistons. But you're probably not going to be that far away just because you want the diamond block. So, yeah. It's a little annoying to reset, but not terrible. You just have to have another block, some sand, and the torch. So, pretty simple to reset. You get the items, and it's somewhat simple to build. It is a little bit resource intensive in terms of the redstone, and you also need 4 iron for the pistons, but it's not terrible. Anyways, I have one last trap for you before I show off the Canon edition. This is the base entrance. So as you can see down there, there's a little pit of water. And it looks perfectly normal. So I jump down. Oh. What the heck? Oh. Okay, that's embarrassing. That did not work. Okay, so... I'm sorry, I have to reset this now. This does take a moment. Heck. This is a somewhat annoying trap to reset. Okay. Mainly because these tripwire hooks are a little bit glitchy. So basically what should happen is, if I set it up correctly... Are you joking with me? I'm not in the joking mood. Okay, there we go. So now it's set up. There is a web of tripwire hooks. So when you fall... Oh, for the love of God. Something is not working correctly with these. And I'm not sure what the problem is, that is. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of on-the-spot fixing up. Because this trap does not want to work for some reason. So basically what happens, if... I'm not sure what's going on with this trap. It was working about 10 seconds before I started recording. Maybe it's some kind of new glitch I don't know about. Okay, well, what's supposed to happen if it actually works, you'll come down here, hit the tripwires, which will push in the pistons underneath you, killing you before you actually get to the water. Then, once you're not standing on the tripwire anymore, the pistons will open, again, letting your items into there, and whoever placed the trap can then pick them up. However, as you saw, it's apparently not working, which is unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. It was, like I said, it was working right before I started recording, so of course it decides to quit on me now. Anyways, the last thing is the Canon edition. So, as I said, I showed off this Canon in the last Tips and Tricks video. However, this time I've added this little bit on the top. It's nothing too special, it's just a pretty simple way of adding a second shot to the cannon. Like I said, it's really simple. It actually took me a couple of tries to get this right, just because if I put it up too high, then the TNT wouldn't fall in time and would just be blasted straight up. So you have to put it right at that level, just 2 blocks or so above the primary TNT that's being fired. Anyways, there you go. Double shot for the TNT cannon. It just adds a little bit more of a blast, because unlike the shotgun style cannon I showed off last time, the 2 TNTs land about the same place usually. Anyways, that's all I've got for this week. If I can get that stupid little trap here working, then I will show that off in the next video again, just to prove that it works. I'm really not sure why it didn't work. The rest seemed to work just fine. Maybe it's some new property with strings that I'm not aware of, and tripwires and all that. Anyways, I hope you found this helpful. Maybe you can use it to kill some of your friends who've been annoying you in Minecraft. Whatever, just like I said, hope that you found it useful and entertaining. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Happy gaming.